Hello there, it's Jay here from Jay's Vintage Junk, and this is not a repair video or anything like that. I'm just making this say apologies for no videos for the last couple of weeks. My health's, if people that watch my channel regularly know that my health isn't exactly A1 at the moment, and a few weeks ago we got a bit of lovely, nice, hot, sunny weather, and I thought I would get on and crack on in the garden with a lot of work I've got to do in the garden, and I completely overdid it and knocked myself out for 3 or 4 days where I couldn't, I couldn't basically do anything. I recovered from that and was feeling okay again. Thought I'd crack back on in the garden, but not overdo it, you know, make sure I took it easier, which I did. Unfortunately, I trapped a nerve in my shoulder while I was lopping some tree branches up, and then spent another probably 4 or 5 days in absolute agony where I couldn't pretty much do anything. I was having trouble sleeping as well because every time I moved my shoulder in a certain way, I got the most horrific pain shooting down my arm. Fortunately, with some anti-inflammatories and whatnot, it did ease off, and that's pretty much okay again now. That's fine again now, and that takes me up to last Tuesday, and I was feeling a lot better, and I thought I'll go up and see a friend of mine that had wanted me to pop up about 20 miles away from where I live, and went and saw him. Was coming back home, just on the road, just actually coming back up to get back onto the motorway, and a great big black SUV in the other lane decided to turn into my lane and turn right into the side of my car. Basically, I've only got a little Nissan Micra, but it spanned me around 180 degrees, and he shot off up the road and down the motorway, so basically hit and run. And it's done quite a lot of damage to my car. Unfortunately, a few people did stop, for, you know, and I thank them for stopping. Unfortunately, absolutely nobody got his number plate, and there is no cameras on that part of the road. Unfortunately, if it had been 200 yards further up, it would have been caught on the camera. But that's the way it goes. That's the front control arm of my Nissan Micra. That should be straight. That's how much force it actually. If it hadn't have hit my front wheel, it would have done a hell of a lot more damage than that. It'd have written the car off. Fortunately, these old Micras are tough little beasts, and that is actually the only structural damage it did to the car. It bent the steering, so it was basically impossible to drive, but I did manage to get it recovered home. I ordered a new one of those, put it on. The car is drivable again. I've just got about another probably £150 worth of damage in the damaged wing, front bumper, you know, all the other damage to the car, so it's pretty much that irresponsible idiot has set me back about 200 quid. It's not worth it. It's not worth claiming on my insurance. My insurance excess is about 200 quid, so and all they do is write my car off. It's a 23-year-old car. It's basically worthless, but the reason I'm keeping that car at the moment is it's very reliable. It actually belonged to a little old lady, literally belonged to a little old lady who finally gave up driving at 93. So it's, when I got it, it didn't have a single straight panel on it. It's a bit dented and what have you, but she had that car from 6 months old, so she had that car I think 21 years or 22 years, and underneath there's no rust on it or anything. It is absolutely fantastic condition for the mechanically fantastic condition for the age of the car. So I was hoping to keep it for some time, and then, like I said, this idiot's done that. But I can at least, you know, because I'm reasonably mechanically minded. Like I said, I can repair it all and put the car back into a decent looking condition. It's running and driving now, like I said, but it's looks a mess, shall we put it that way. But yeah, that's what's been happening to me over the last few weeks, and I really did not feel like making videos or messing with retro tech or doing anything particularly like that during that time. I've got some bits I was planning on actually making a video on. I've got one right here actually, which is it's this thing. This is something that my mate Andy over at this is a little bit of a tempter for you, because this will probably be coming up in the next video that I do. Shall I open the front of it so you can quickly see what it is? There we go. I'll tempt your appetites a little bit. Oh, this is something that I got off my mate Andy quite some time ago. It's a digital test set, and it was faulty when I got it off Andy, and I've had this a few years, and I actually repaired it quite a while ago. It had a fault in the driver for the digital display, and I repaired it, and actually I didn't really use it much. I put it in the back of a cupboard, and couple of weeks ago I dug that out because it has got some really useful features on it, and I wanted to actually do a full video on that piece of equipment. And I plugged it in and switched it on and got it all set up, and it let out the magic smoke. So I've not looked at it yet, but we've got to have a look at that, and there's a repair video coming on that piece of equipment before I can actually demo it working. So, like I said, that was what I was planning on doing, but that's probably the next thing we are going to do. But I have got this as well, which also, this is something that Andy gifted me. This is a rather cool piece of kit. Oh, and it's bloody heavy. But what we've got here, oh, this is a WaveTech. Have I got that the right way around, or have I got it upside down? No, I've got it the right way around. This is a WaveTech waveform generator. It's a bit of a beast, as you can see. But this will basically produce any waveform in any frequency really that you could ever desire. You can output it onto a scope or use it, like I said, as a test signal or something like that. And this is actually, if we have a look on the back, we've got the IEEE interface there. I believe this actually may even be RS-232. I do have the full I do have the full service and operations manual for this, and this does apparently work fine. But this will probably be getting its own separate video coming up soon too, because I've not actually even powered it up yet, so we'll probably do that together in its own separate video. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there for now. This wasn't meant to be a long drawn out video or anything. I just wanted to explain why oops, let's see if I can get that on the ground without breaking my toe. This wasn't meant to be a long drawn out video or anything. It was just a apologies, like I say, I've not made any videos for a few weeks, and explain why I've had some rather unfortunate circumstances in the last few weeks, and just show you what is coming up. Like I said, we'll probably have a play with this next. I've got some other bits and bats I want to have a play with. I've got some Sinclair ZX Spectrum joystick interfaces. I've got one or two of these, which I think this one definitely is faulty, but I want to go through and test and actually see what's working and what's not. And like I say, I'm going to leave it there for now. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed this little updatey thing. So it's not really something to enjoy, it's just me informing you kind of like what's going on in life and everything. So I'll say thanks for watching, and like I said, hopefully the next video will be something techie and fun. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.